Zeta Alpha places education at the forefront of our experience at Colorado State University. With our minimum grade point average requirement, our sisters are responsible for keeping their grades above this level before anything else. Education is what brings us together here at CSU, and we strive to hold our sisters accountable for their education. This past semester, our Vice President of Academic Achievement hosted a Dean's List dinner for our sisters who earned a place on their respective college's Dean's List. They were able to celebrate their achievements and discuss their successes within our academic community with the support of our Executive Council. For our sisters who do not reach academic requirements, our Vice President of Academic Achievement works directly with them to provide any assistance needed. Our sisters are provided with weekly study rooms whenever they might need to assist in their academic achievement. Our Director of Membership Enrichment frequently assists our chapter members in expanding their academic goals. She provides resume workshops, promotes academic opportunities, and allows our sisters to be the best that they can be. Our chapter advisors also assist us by urging our education above anything else that we do here at Colorado State University.
My sister, my responsibility policy, and we've talked a lot about this during chapters and various workshops, and it's essentially reminding members that no matter what, if they're afraid that they might get in trouble in a certain situation, that it's always okay to call if your sister is in trouble or needs help, or if they need help themselves. Like, they can always reach out to me or anyone else on exec or any of their sisters. And I think it's just a positive reminder to all of us that there's always going to be someone there for you and you're always allowed to ask for help. With that, we also have our crisis management plan posted all around the house on every floor, and I have that on my slide at chapter as well, just as a reminder to members. And it's essentially everyone that they can call, everyone's contact information, and I think it's just a good reminder that, like, there are resources. And
yeah, I agree. We also do a lot of things with guest speakers. I know last year one that really stood out to me is we had a drug safety and awareness speaker come in, and they got to talk about some of the more prevalent drugs and like what to really watch for and how to watch out for yourself and for your sisters and everything. And at the end, they provided us with Narcan and fentanyl testing strips, and that went out to everybody. And there's also a stack of them here in case, God forbid, anything happens.
Yeah. Another thing we wanted to bring up is just the fact that we make sure that every member has access to resources, especially if we know it's going to be a high-risk event or weekend. For example, on Halloween, we had actually like a lift code sent out to a bunch of members in our chapter, or all of the members in our chapter, just in case anyone
like needed it or anything. It was just a code that like gave everyone a free Uber for the night, and I think a lot of girls use that, and that was a really nice way to show that we're keeping everyone safe in all different types of situations.
Yeah.
At Zeta Alpha, our philanthropy, breast cancer education and awareness, is at the forefront of everything that we do. This past year, we hosted events such as our Think Pink Carnival in the spring and Flippin' for the Fight Waffle Bar in the fall, helping us to raise over $32,000 towards our cause, almost double what we raised last year. In addition to our main events every semester, we also put a weekly emphasis on our philanthropy through something we call Warrior Baskets. Girls throughout our chapter will nominate somebody they know, such as a family member, friend, neighbor, teacher, or another person in need who is currently going through or recently underwent treatment for breast cancer, and share their story at our chapter meetings. After that, people will donate money that funds these care baskets that give them a little pick-me-up. We make around 15 of them a semester, and they're so awesome because they keep our chapter as a whole connected to our cause year-round, not just during our main philanthropy seasons, and they're such an incredible way to give back. We also partner with CSU Athletics and table at each team's Pink Out or Cancer Awareness Games to raise money and spread awareness and educate people about our cause. We also hold a strong emphasis on community service and involvement by supporting both the FSL and Fort Collins communities. Each member of our chapter has attended 3 other philanthropy events a semester, one of them being hosted by a multicultural fraternity or sorority. This allows us to stay connected with other people involved in FSL life and enables us to support other philanthropies and the amazing organizations different chapters partner with. Within the greater Fort Collins community, we work with an organization called Knitted Knockers, a program that knits and crochets prosthetic boobs for women who have recently undergone a mastectomy as part of their treatment journey. We host stuffing parties at our house every semester to get them ready for those who need them, and we also volunteer with them at some of their separate events, the most recent of which was hosted at the UC Health Harmony campus. The American Cancer Society also hosts an event called Making Strides every fall that our chapter volunteers at. This event is a celebration of courage and hope, and through it we meet multiple cancer survivors and people impacted by breast cancer, which helps to keep us grounded and reminds us of our why. Additionally, we also require that our members complete 2 hours of additional community service with an organization of their choosing every semester. Our philanthropy and community service involvement within Zeta is so amazing, and I couldn't be more proud of our chapter and how much we do to help those around us.
Hi guys! So in Zeta Tau Alpha, we really focused on membership development this year, and especially this past semester. Basically just through recruitment, bid day, and then after bid day, Mel, our VP2, really worked on learning and development for each new member. She stayed after chapters and she scheduled like certain meetings for each member to have their membership development trainings. And then eventually this carried on to initiation and all of our members got initiated. And yeah, the new pledge class is amazing and they've really felt valued and catered towards their new membership development and their pledge class. And we just really worked on getting them to be successful in their Zeta career, especially throughout the sorority life, and hopefully getting them to stay in a sorority, especially Zeta, all 4 years of college. So yeah.
Zeta Tau Alpha participates in Panhellenic Association primary recruitment as well as spring recruitment each year. During recruitment times, our sisters discuss our values as a chapter and who we are as a sisterhood to potential new members. Our Vice President of Learning and Development works to educate new members about the history and values of our chapter through the new member process within our chapter. They are expected to learn symbols, values, and expectations of them not only through their new member process, but throughout their membership in Zeta Tau Alpha. Our recruitment goals continue to grow as the years continue, as we are always looking to expand our sisterhood. Regarding hazing education, our chapter participates in hazing workshops and works to promote a safe and welcoming sisterhood at all times. Here at Zeta Tau Alpha, we have 2 councils responsible for the success of our chapter, our Executive Council and our Programming Council. Our sisters utilize different organization systems such as calendars, spreadsheets, communication apps, and documents. All documents and items of importance are organized within a Google Drive to ensure everything is easy to find. Chapter and meeting minutes are consistently updated after each meeting to ensure that all chapter members are available to understand what was discussed and what our chapter is working towards. Our Vice President of Finance works hard to ensure that our budget is appropriately managed and kept track of within our chapter. Our chapter meeting minutes allow space for all of our officers to discuss their updates for the week and what they might need from the general chapter. We allow other members to ask questions and receive updates from officers on all councils. Our Vice President of Programming is responsible for our Google Calendar, which has every event we might have for the week for anyone attending. Our chapter relies on heavily the use of Flare, a mobile app used to communicate within our entire chapter. This app is used for event reminders, emergency updates, and anything else needed. Zeta Tau Alpha places education at the forefront of our experience at Colorado State University. With our minimum grade point average requirement, our sisters are responsible for keeping their grades above this level before anything else. Education is what brings us together here at CSU, and we strive to hold our sisters accountable for their education. This past semester, our Vice President of Academic Achievement hosted a Dean's List dinner for our sisters who earned a place on their respective college's Dean's List. They were able to celebrate their achievements and discuss their successes within our academic community with the support of our Executive Council. For our sisters who do not reach academic requirements, our Vice President of Academic Achievement works directly with them to provide any assistance needed. Our sisters are provided with weekly study rooms whenever they might need to assist in their academic achievement. Our Director of Membership Enrichment frequently assists our chapter members in expanding their academic goals. She provides resume workshops, promotes academic opportunities, and allows our sisters to be the best that they can be. Our chapter advisors also assist us by urging our education above anything else that we do here at Colorado State University.